So the next category, which is the longest and made me judge myself the most, is the food category. Hello my loves and welcome to my channel. My name is Jess if you're new around here, and if you're not new around here, then welcome back, sweetheart. You know who you are. Thank you for being here today. You a real one. You a real G. You gonna get some real good love from me. Love from me to you. Thank you for coming back here. Today's video is a video that I've wanted to do for a while now. So this video is going to be what I spend in London as a 25-year-old in a month. I've seen a lot of videos of people doing this and I find it so interesting. Obviously it's still helpful and interesting, but I don't think it's as helpful as it would be to know what you spend in a month. My situation is different from a lot of other people's situations because I still live at home. I have direct debits and I also have some stuff on finance, so those are my bills, and then also just kind of like what I spend as a person who drives, because I used to be on public transport. Thank fuck I'm not anymore. However, since going through my statements and totaling up how much I spend on petrol, I'm kind of concerned, so I feel like this video is as helpful for me as it is for you, hopefully, because I am now actually going to start budgeting because it's kind of outrageous. I categorized all of my spendings into categories, obviously. So I live in South London in an area called Croydon, if anybody knows it. People seem to think it's very far away, but it's really not. We're 20 minutes away from Victoria on the train. The things that I spend every month are going to be quite different apart from the main bills that I have. So this is what I spent in the whole of January. There were certain bills that came out and certain things that I had to pay for that I wouldn't normally have to pay for. It's not an exact number as to what I spend each month, but I guess it's kind of around this mark, and I'll tell you the things that are always the same and the things that aren't always the same. So it fluctuates a lot, but now after going through all of these expenses, I am definitely not going to be spending as much as I have been on certain things. I am genuinely so open about money. I've always been so interested in money. I've always been interested in how much money people make, how much they spend on things, how much they spend on their rent, what's their budget for food. I've always been like really inner, and a lot of people don't like that. I learned from a young age that it was rude to ask people how much they earn, when in reality, I don't think it is rude. I'm more than happy to make a video on how much I earn. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Thumbs up, subscribe if you want to. Or just wait till the end and see if you really like me. I don't really mind. So let's start off with my bills. My monthly outgoings that are normally always the same. These are direct debits and things that I have to pay for finance. So the first bill that comes out of my account is for my email. So for my domain mailbox thing. Does that make sense? So with Wix, I have a domain, which is 𝘾𝙃𝘼𝘏𝑉𝑒𝑔𝑎𝑛.com, and then I made an email, which is jess@𝘾𝙃𝑉𝑒𝑔𝑎𝑛.com. For me to have that mailbox, which is jess@𝘾𝙃𝑉𝑒𝑔𝑎𝑛.com, I pay £5.55 a month. So a couple of years ago, I made the smart idea to get this camera that's filming me right now on finance, because there was no way I could afford £2 up front. Not living that YouTuber lifestyle yet, so I got it out on finance and I pay £100 a month for that. The next bill that comes out is from Wix, so that is actually to pay for my website, which is 𝑘𝑠ₛ.com. If you want to buy some of my stuff, you can do that, link is down below, okay? And that's £19.20 a month. Which is not ideal. It's not ideal, but at the same time it's very necessary. I want it to be like a space where people can come to and just see my brand straight away. The next bill that comes out is for Patreon, so I am a Patreon of someone. I've been doing this for years now. It's actually Stump Kitchen. If you guys don't know who she is, you need to check her the fuck out. She's absolutely amazing and creates positive, beautiful content. So that is for £2.83. The next bill that comes out is for Adobe, and that is £16.34, and that's so I can just use Photoshop and that. The next bill that came out of my account, it's my fault because I forgot to cancel it. You know them ones? You know them ones? So when I signed up to Etsy that last year, I also bought a domain which was for shescrude.store. I didn't have to pay for it at the time, but it did let me know that I'd have to pay for it in a year's time, and I completely forgot to cancel it and I can't get the money back. So that was £52. £52 when you're self-employed and not making that much money is very stressful. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was emailing them and I couldn't get it back, so I just had to let it go. The next bill that came out is for EE, and that is £48. Now that is not that price every month. For some reason it was higher this year. If you don't know what EE is, it's the phone network. But normally it's meant to be around like £28, so I don't even know what happened with that. I need to check up on that. The next bill that came out of my account was for Adobe again because I couldn't get into my other Adobe account. I forgot the password or some shit. So I signed up for Photoshop free trial, which is 7 days, because I needed to make some thumbnails for some YouTube videos. And then I forgot to cancel it because I was in France. So then £20 came out of my account. So I paid for Adobe twice this month. Thanks. It's great. It's just absolutely great. The next bill that comes out is for the gym. I've been watching these videos on YouTube, yeah? And some people pay like £100 for their gym membership. Now this is where it really differentiates the middle class from the working class, because us working class lot would never dream of paying that much for gym membership. My gym membership is £22.99 and that is pushing it. And to be honest, I haven't even been going to the gym, so I've not even been fucking getting my use out of it. But I'm telling myself from next week I'm gonna go back and actually sort myself out. The next bill is Audible. So I have actually been using Audible for for about 9 months now, and that's £7.99 a month. I really love Audible. If Audible wants to sponsor me, hook a bitch up, let me know. We can work together. Let's collaborate, because I actually use your service and enjoy it. The next bill that comes out is for this bad bitch here. So I had a laptop and it was shit. I had a Mac, it was shit. So I was like, let me try and get another one. And this is it. It's beautiful. It's just like, it's lightweight. It's so much faster. It's wonderful. I also pay for that on finance because apparently I just don't ever save up money to buy big purchases apart from my car. So for that I pay £52 a month. Yeah, I love that for me. I love that for me. The next bill that comes out is for Epidemic Sound, which is where I get all my music from, and it's honestly so great because I pay £10 a month to them and I literally can use any song on their website without getting copyrighted, without having to stress about any of that stuff. The next bill that comes out is for the insurance for my laptop, which is £11 a month. I never used to like pay to insure things, like my camera isn't insured. Fingers crossed. So when I got this laptop, I was like, you know what? Let me be an adult and actually insure something, because I cannot risk my laptop getting fucked. Don't you think that's like such an adult thing to do, to pay for insurance? God. The next thing is Netflix. I pay £12 a month, well £11.99, but I'm rounding up a penny, I hope you don't mind. And then the last bill that comes out is for 𝑎, which is an app, a fitness app, and I pay £4.99 a month for that. It's funny because I'm paying for the gym and that app and I'm not even going, but it's okay, I'm going to from next week. Can you guys just give me some motivation? So overall, each month I spend a minimum of £232 on my bills. So the next category, which is the longest and made me judge myself the most, is the food category. In no particular order. We're not talking about what days I spent this money on, we're not talking about this. So certain things that where I went a few times in that month, I've just totaled that price for that place for the monthly outgoing, okay? Because I don't need to say on Tuesday I went here and I spent this much, and then on Thursday I spent this much. If you would like me to do like an actual weekly breakdown, if you do prefer those types of videos compared to the monthly roundup, let me know also. So in convenience stores, like little corner shops, I spent £5 in January. I went to McDonald's a few times and I spent £18. But please let me redeem myself, because I filmed a couple of videos in January which were food related, so that's where the money went. Okay, I would never normally spend £18 a month in McDonald's. I spent £18 in Costa. Again, I filmed a video where I went to Costa. To be fair, I only spent £7 that day. I need to stop buying coffees. I mean, I don't think that's that bad though, really, compared to some of the other videos I've seen. Some of you guys really be spending your money on coffee. I'm really going to Starbucks like every day in that. I don't do that, thank fuck. I went to Morrison's food shop, spent £1.39. You know, some of these are rounded up to the highest number, some of them aren't. It is what it is. This one, I've really judged myself. I've literally haven't been to this place in so many years, and then they brought out the vegan burger, and that's KFC. I spent £16 in KFC, meaning I went to KFC a total of 4 times in 1 month. That averages out once a week. That is very shameful for me. I really try to not eat so many takeaways and try not to spend my money on that kind of stuff, because I can make food at home and I'm trying to be a responsible adult and it's really stressful, you know, I don't actually like it. I don't like being a responsible adult, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Next place is Greggs, and that is because I also filmed a video at Greggs. I spent £3.15 at Greggs. There were a couple of places on my statement which I had no clue. You ever look at your statement and you're like, what the hell is that? Like, it's not the name of the shop. I've got question mark and that is £1.69 but I know it was food. I went to Waitrose because I needed the cheesecake and I spent £6.04. Co-op. Now, I have a co-op very close to me, so I'm always going there and I'm nipping in because I go to the post office a lot to send off packages, and whilst I'm in there I'm like, let me just get some chocolate cakes and just let me just get some, you know, some milk. So I have spent a total of £11 in co-op. I don't think that's that bad. I went to Kokoro, which is the Japanese place, and I spent £6.45 and that was just on one thing, and honestly I really wasn't going to. Like, it was just a sushi box. I genuinely wasn't going to, but the other options were just fast food or KFC, and I was like, no. I could spend £4 on a burger, but I could spend nearly £7 on some healthy vegan sushi, so let me just do that option. Another question marked place, I'm not sure what it was, but that was £2.50. Cafe Nero, £5. That was on a coffee and a croissant, believe it or not. Literally two things, £5. You're taking the fucking piss. Subway, £4. That was for a video yet again. Sainsbury's, this one has surprised me. £15. £15 in Sainsbury's in the month. Like, what am I actually buying in Sainsbury's each time? I genuinely don't even know. Oh, probably tofurkey ham, I love that shit. Tesco, £13. Lidl, £4. That was the Lidl when I was in France. Now, I actually only really ate out once in January, you know, out like in a restaurant, and that was in 𝑾𝙃𝑎𝑢𝑝. If you don't know, you're gonna know now. 𝑾𝙃𝑎𝑢𝑝 have vegan options. I was in Bromley and I was just walking past 𝑾𝙃𝑎𝑢𝑝 and I looked into the window and what did I see? Vegan. So I definitely got myself a crepe. I also got Natalie a crepe. I treated her and she didn't even like it, so it was a bit of a fucking disappointment anyway, but I spent £22 and I'm going to take that as a good thing because 22 is my lucky number, so bitch, it's okay. Holland and Barrett, I spent £2. Went to Wetherspoons for Emily's birthday and I spent £9. Got her a drink and got myself a bowl of chips. And the last food thing is Coughlan's, which is a bakery, and I spent £2 there because I love Coughlan's and it is absolutely wonderful and I get a discount there, so I'm alright, living my best life. But I'm not gonna lie, I spent a lot of money on food considering I don't have to pay for food shopping. I spent £175 on food. Most of these things on here, guys, really didn't need to be spent. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, no, Jessica, don't get that. You don't need it. You're trying to save. You're trying to save money, okay? You're trying to save money. So I haven't counted in the fact that I put money into my savings. I don't know, didn't really think it was necessary. If you want a savings video, let me know, but to be honest, I probably won't make one yet because I'm really not that good at savings. I have 2 savings accounts. I have one for my business and then I have one for mortgage. The business one is for me to invest back into my business. Obviously, I had a lot of outgoings to the post office because I post the orders. However, I haven't counted that in either because that comes out of the money that people have paid for, so it's not my money in the first place. Do you know what I'm saying? Next category is clothing. Now, I don't really spend much on clothing at all each month. I feel like this was actually the month where I spent the most on clothing because I try not to, and I always try and shop in charity shops. However, there are still a few fast fashion shops that I go in and I'm like, fuck, I need that, and I justify it by saying that I don't do a lot of shopping in these fast fashion shops often. So one piece, it's okay. I'm still on my journey to sustainability and I'm still fucking human, okay? So don't bite my head off. For Primark, I actually spent £60. Now, I will redeem myself because about 30 of that was for the trying on gym leggings videos, so that's okay because I got the money back because I returned them all because they were shit. I spent £32 in Topshop. Not ideal. I needed a pop socket and I've been needing one for ages and it was just there and it's really cute and it was £12 and I was like, it's £12, I should go buy this. Why am I spending £12 on a bit of plastic? But honestly, since my last one broke, I've been lost without it and it really has, it's just transformed my life. It's amazing, okay? I spent £10 in the charity shop good old British Heart Foundation. I actually bought this whilst I was in there. This was £4.49, and then I got some trousers. If you want to see me wearing the outfit, watch this video here. I don't usually spend much on shopping, and if I do, it is normally in the charity shop, so it's not that much anyway. I spent £101 on clothing last month. The next category is petrol and travel. Ha, ha, ha. Now this is not the same each month. This is definitely not the same each month because I'm not always going on holiday each month. But January, I did go away. I went away for my birthday. If you have seen the video where I went to France, then you would know that I had a very unexpected, unnecessary expense to pay. I had a fine of £110 because I did not check in early enough. So I spent about £130 on petrol in January. £130. Why did I do that? That is insane. That is insane. I need to stop driving so much. Like, that is actually ridiculous. Thank fuck I paid for my car insurance all in one chunk, because if I had to pay for car insurance on top of having to pay for petrol each month, that is stressful. Which reminds me, I need to be saving up for the next chunk of car insurance that's going to come out in September. So I spent £10 on Ryanair, £110 on that fine. For the Airbnb, I spent £45.35. And this one also got me right in the arse, so I got a parking fine. I got a parking fine. I'll say it again. I got a parking fine. I just had to get on with it, so I had to pay £40. That's definitely not going to be the same each month. Fingers crossed. And altogether I spent about £10 on parking throughout the month, and I actually spent £3 on public transport. So altogether for that category I spent around £350 on travel expenses. And the last category, which is a very small category, which is random. Amazon, I spent around £60, and that is because I bought things for the business. Waterstones, bookshop, I spent £18 because I bought my nan a book and she finished it really quickly, so then I was like, fuck it, I'll get you the next one in the saga. So I spent around £18. The next two, they're question marks because I couldn't understand what it was. So I spent £22 somewhere. And the next one is £18, and that was for Ann Summers. I bought a cheeky little something in Ann Summers, and you know. And then Superdrug, I bought a cheeky something else to go with that cheeky something I got from Ann Summers. And then I bought some other bits for myself. But that is what I spent my money on in the month of January, and the total is £1,034. Give or take. That is way more than I anticipated when I thought about making this video. I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly disappointed in myself. I think that's a lot of money on things that I did not need to spend money on. I mean, it was my birthday and it was also my cousin's birthday, and that doesn't happen every month. Money comes, money goes, but money comes back again, and that's what you gotta remember, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I found it very stressful, but also interesting, and I'm definitely gonna start budgeting now. I'm kind of like excited and nervous and interested to see where I'm going to be in a year's time in terms of my finances, because hopefully I will have moved out and sorted stuff out. Finance is going to be very different, and each month is very different, so this month is going to be very different to the next month, and so on so on. I would actually be more than happy to make this like a monthly thing. If you'd be interested, just let me know. I'm rambling now. I am rambling. I've got a headache and I'm hungry. I am gonna go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, do what the fuck you want to do. Follow me on Instagram, The Crude Vegan. Follow me on TikTok. I'm very much enjoying TikTok at the moment. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful life, and I'm going to see you back here very, very soon. Much love. Peace. I'm sweating, my feet are sweating. Woo!